display like a waist level finder, so the experience is really very similar.
No, it's not a similar experience.
Today I will do a little experiment and limit myself to 135mm focal length, only square format. At home I have a Hasselblad 500 cm and a Zeiss lens with 250mm. Today I have the Sony A7R V with the 70-200 f4 lens. I set everything to manual. I'm just using the central spot meter, like a light meter. I'm currently at a tiny lake, it's like a fish pond or something like that, and trying to find some nice shots.
Back at the computer, this was really a nice shooting experience outside with the limitations. But actually I have to say, there's a huge difference between the Sony A7R V with the 70-200. Outside, I said it's a similar experience, but well, you can guess, no, it's not a similar experience. The waist level finder, the camera, the handling, everything is completely different. And the major difference in the experience between shooting digital and shooting a Hasselblad is probably the sound. Yeah, you can't compare. Let's have a look at how I process the images using Dehancer, the Dehancer plugin in Lightroom. I prepared a preset here, Kodak Portra 400. I did some minor modifications to the original preset that comes with the Dehancer plugin. I used print film on Kodak Endura glossy paper here. That makes quite some difference. It makes it more contrasty. Just using the film grain. I used a custom setting that is similar to the 65mm setting, but I reduced the grain a lot because I felt it was a little bit too strong if I compare it directly to my own film exposures. Halation I used, but also halation I had to reduce a lot. The default is pretty high with 80. I'm using something like 20 here. If I switch it off and on, I used the bloom effect, which is also pretty nice. It glows a little bit more into the dark areas. Looks pretty realistic, I think. And then finally I added a slight vignette. That looks nice. If we compare before after, this is the original digital file. This is the film look. I think it makes the image look, I would say, more natural. And then after that I will show you all the pictures, and for some of them maybe I will add a comparison between digital and the film look. Yeah, that's it. Next time I will do some real film exposures and scan the film myself, and maybe I will do a video about that. We will see. See you next time.